We're going to go ahead and start. Thank you for coming to our second DHSC meeting. If you haven't already signed up, there should be a sign-up sheet going around, and if it's already filled up, I've got another one you can sign at the end. So first things first, we have our three officer positions have been filled. We have Candace Richardson, who's going to be our secretary. Kayla Williams Cortinas, I think. Okay. Treasurer. And Vanessa Fair, SGA representative. So that's going to be our group along with Melody and myself. So hopefully we'll be able to do this well. Okay, so those are our officers. We have quite a few things planned on our calendar, upcoming events with DHSC and then a few outside of DHSC. The first one I want to mention, just because it's kind of a big one and not reoccurring, is the Halloween Carnival. Jesselyn has already put up on OrgSync the event. It's going to be October 30th from about 9 a.m. to about 2:30 p.m. It may not last quite that long, it just kind of depends. I do know that there are going to be quite a few different groups, different clubs doing things on that day. So that should be interesting. Hopefully we'll have a good turnout because I think a lot of theirs are later in the day. So hopefully with ours being during school, we'll get a lot of students to come. We will be doing a bake sale as well as our jail, which we kind of explained last week. I do have sign-up sheets for the bake sale as far as what you're going to bring, and then I have sheets for what times you can work, either one. Just if at the end, or hopefully we'll get them posted outside the room, if you can sign up. So whatever you can bring, whatever you can work would be great. And if you sign up to bring something or to work, please show up and work, or please show up with at least something. That would be greatly appreciated.
Question. The bake sale, will it be in the student center on the 3rd floor?
Second floor, student center, second floor, kind of by like where the hub, where the cafeteria.
Like where we had it last semester?
Yes, where it was last semester, same place.
And if you bring something, what time do you need to have it?
As soon as you can get it there would be better,
Okay.
like when we're setting up, but on the same token, we might be running out of things towards the end, so if you bring something like in the middle, it's not the end of the world, it just won't be sitting out quite as long, it won't have as long of a chance to sell. But yeah.
It nearly sold out in the October one last year.
Yeah, we almost sold out last year. And in the spring, we did pretty well too. But we had a lot of stuff in the spring. So if we could have a lot of stuff again, that would be awesome. Okay, so that's the Halloween Carnival. It's at October 30th. It's a Thursday. It's the day before Halloween. We are going to also do our silent lunches. We have 4 silent lunches planned. The dates on these, hopefully they're set in stone, but they might change depending on what's going around on campus. If there's a bigger event going on that we need to participate in, we may have to change those. But I do have those dates. It's going to be September 11th, so this Thursday is going to be the first one. Next one will be October 2nd, October 23rd, and November 13th. There's not a whole lot yet, but hopefully if enough people are interested, then maybe we can have more next semester.
Can
But-
you give us some brief explanation about what goes on? What's the site?
Yeah, silent lunches, we meet up in the hub. We'll kind of take a table and everybody sits around the table and you sign. You don't use your voice, it's all sign. It's really good just to practice signing to get comfortable with it. If you don't know a word, if there's other people that maybe can help you, it's, you just eat lunch and sign. It's usually from about 12 to 1. If you don't stay the whole time, that's fine. But like I said, everybody just kind of sits around and
We'll go over there right after class.
yeah. So we'll be there early, but we'll just kind of grab a table, scooch as many tables as we need. We've had silent lunches as small as 3 people and some as big as like 10, maybe a little more. So if we could keep it on the 10 side, that'd be cool. But so those are the 4 dates we have right now for silent lunches. The next thing, the game nights. We have 3 planned for this semester. Again, hopefully we will be able to have more next semester. But the first one's going to be September 26th, then October 24th, and November 14th. They're all on Fridays. They're going to be in this room and in the next room, so 110 and 112. It will run from about 6 p.m. to about 9, depending on how many games we have, how many people are here, how much fun we're having. But about 6 to 9. I haven't been able to go to one before, but I'm really excited to go. I hear they're a lot of fun, and that, you know, in the past they've had to run out and buy more games because there were so many people that showed up. The deaf community is invited to these, so they usually have a pretty good turnout. They've already been asking when the next is going to be. So first one is September 26th, Friday, this room and the next room. Okay, the leadership workshop. It is kind of an explanation for OrgSync is what I gather. They said it's open to anybody, but nobody has to come. Well, one person from each club has to go. But it's just kind of an explanation on OrgSync. So I don't know if anyone's can't get the hang of it if you want to go, especially now that they've updated it and given OrgSync a new look. You might, like I said, if you're having issues, you want to go, that's fine. But if a lot of us show up, we may have to all share one computer, depending on how many people are there. But again, that's September 12th. It's Friday.
Right.
It's Friday morning, from 9:30 to 11:30, and it's in BT 102. Yeah, I think that's okay. Anyway,
Business building.
yeah. So like that, from what I gather, it's just kind of focused on OrgSync. Is what that's gonna do. So if you feel comfortable with OrgSync, you don't have to worry about it. The ASL walk, I've had people ask about it. Again, it's September 20th, and you can pay at the door. So if you've missed the registration online cutoff, that's fine. You can't buy a shirt anymore. They've already sent off the order for the shirt, so you can't buy a shirt. But you can still pay at the door. So if you were on the fence, you didn't know, now you decided I want to go, you can. You can still show up at the door. You can still bring your friends at the door. That's perfectly fine. So don't feel like you've missed out if you haven't. Then lastly on the calendar is the end of semester party. Last year they had thought they were going to do a party in here, but it got snowed out. But they did do like I can't remember what it was called, winter and I can't remember what they called it, downtown December I think, and everybody went ice skating. So I didn't know what you guys thought. We could either do something here, we can do something here on campus, or if you guys wanted to do something out in the city somewhere, out and about. Like I said, last year they went ice skating. They had talked about doing the inner tubing, so it just kind of depends whatever you guys want to do. I would be up for either one. I think either one of them sound fun, as long as we have some kind of end of the year or end of the semester party of sorts. So does anybody have a preference one over the other, or let's just kind of think about it. I know that's so far, we just started, but it seems like it's so far away, but it'll be here before we know it. So if anybody does say this wonderful idea pops up, go ahead and email us or OrgSync or Facebook or whatever, let us know, and we'll kind of put it out there and see what everybody thinks. Any other calendar things that I missed?
I don't think so.
Okay, does anybody have questions about dates? Need me to repeat anything? Got it down?
Could be the time of the Halloween party.
Yes, it was setups about 9 o'clock, and then it'll run to about 2:30, depending on how much we have, like how many people are participating in the jail or how much food we have left for the bake sale. So 2:30, kind of the tentative. I think we may have closed early last year and stayed late in spring, so it just kind of depends on who can work it and what we have. But about 9 a.m. to about 2:30 p.m. Okay. Vanessa, you were SGA. Did you want to?
Yeah, there's a required sexual assault training called the Hayden training. It needs to be completed by September 15th. If not, there will be a hold based on your account, and you'll be able to enroll in the spring semester. blood drive, September 15th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'm not really sure where that's going to be.
Then Conference South, so the third floor of the student center. I'm sure they'll have arrows and everything going all over.
What was that date again? September 15th. Also, there's the Get Off the Vote drive for any non-registered voters who are interested in registering. Our campus goal is getting 200 registered, and on Wednesday of last week, we had 90 registered so far. They are due October 9th, and you'll turn them into a student life. Also, SGA announced that they have bought a photo screen that's available for the clubs to use for events and stuff. September SOS, what is that exactly? It's like,
Well, they're gonna go to, was this year the animal, they're going to like an animal shelter this semester, and I think it's just kind of like a community service was what I gathered. We meet here, I can't remember what time.
At 9, I think, if you want transportation.
Oh yeah, transportation's provided about 9. The event is 9:30 to 12. It's the Humane Society. It's September 27th. So it's kind of like a community service type if you want to go and help out with animals. And they said if you're allergic to, like say you're allergic to cats, they can put you in the room with dogs, or vice versa. So if you're allergic to one animal or the other, they can put you exclusively with one, and so you don't have to be around the one you're allergic to.
Also, there's going to be another movie on the Hill for the book thief, September 25th, and they said around sundown, so we didn't really say on a specific time. And they want to try to make everyone bring canned foods, kind of like a mission fee to help out with the canned food drive. And organization training, they have a new username and password for like the organizations, just maybe get a password out or. And that's pretty much it.
And if you guys have not registered to vote, I have the paperwork here that you can fill out and give back to us, and we'll make sure it gets turned in. I grabbed quite a few of them. I guess you want to get ahead.
Some unfinished business. Mary in the office wants everyone to know that if you signed up to help with the Deaf Awareness Day, and it doesn't matter what time, that next Monday, September 15th from 8 to 5, you need to pick up your volunteer packet. That includes your tickets to get in the fair, anything else you need for the day. Is there a shirt?
I thought she said it was long. Maybe not. I could be lying.
And if you can't come that day, you need to give her a call no later than this Thursday, and that way they'll send it to you. So,
Where do we pick them up?
in the office, in the interpreting office with Mary. So, next Monday, the 15th, from 8 to 5, stop in and see Mary if you sign up to help at the OSU-OKC booth at the fair.
I noticed a lot of people did, so that's exciting.
That should have went for me.
I don't have any further business, anything else. Today was just kind of a lot of dates, the calendar. Did anybody have any questions, anything they wanted to bring up?
I just wanted to know the coffee jacks, the Starbucks and Casey, what Starbucks specifically?
Northwest Expressway.
And I know for like the coffee chats, they have, you can go online and they might have like maps or directions on them. If you guys don't know what she's talking about, I gave out a flyer. I made a flyer that has a bunch of deaf events, both for DHSC or for just out in the community, like reoccurring, like the coffee chats. They have a Panera chat. They have a new pizza chat in the city. So that's all on there. I also printed them off and put it in the lab. But if you guys want one, like I said, it's just good for you to have if you want to go to an event and you have a free Friday. Hey, what's going on today? but they're out and about somewhere. Okay, if you guys came in late or haven't signed up on the attendance sheet, I have some here, there's one over there.
Bake sale.
Yes, and we have the bake sale flyers and the what you can work and what you can bring. But that is all I have. Today was a nice short, full of dates meeting.